folks, this is all the fruit. I'm in Heidelberg, Germany. It's autumn, and here we have a couple holly bushes and trees clinging to the cliffside. The holly, also called common holly, European holly, English holly, Christmas holly, because it's used a lot in Christmas decoration. Ilex aquifolium is a member of the genus Ilex. You might know this genus because yerba mate, or this tea very popular in South America, comes from another Ilex species. Well, this one can also be used for teas, but those are rather used medicinally than, how shall I say, recreatively. Well, they will relax you. They are laxative, also induce urinating and vomiting. But yeah, let's start with the holly plant. Basically, yeah, it's one of the very few evergreen shrubs or trees in Central Europe. It's actually rather a sub-Mediterranean and sub-Atlantic plant. So it grows a lot along the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean, although usually in the Mediterranean mountains. It doesn't like too much frost. Sometimes it can make really nice old trees, but here in Germany, yeah, it grows only in the milder areas, and even here it gets frost from time to time. The berries are quite interesting. Well, chemically quite interesting. They contain caffeine and theobromine. Caffeine is the stuff that makes coffee wake you up, and theobromine is the stuff that gives you this good feeling from eating chocolate or drinking hot chocolate. Sounds quite interesting. A fruit that is both coffee and chocolate. It even looks a little bit like coffee cherries. Yeah, but it also contains stuff like alkaloids and saponins. Probably the compound known as ilicin is what induces vomiting and diarrhea in humans, while theobromine and caffeine are toxic to cats and dogs. Yeah, quite a problematic plant for Christmas decoration when you have little children and cats and dogs in the house. All three can get poisoned. It's being used medicinally, yeah, as a diuretic, as a laxative, to induce puking, but it's not considered edible or consumable in any way by humans except as a medicine, unlike the yerba mate from South America. The berries, well, now is autumn, but I could have come here almost any time of the year and the berries would look like this. I often say in my videos there are basically two strategies with those little reddish berries. Either they are soft and sweet and juicy and birds really like them and they will be gone in a couple days or weeks, or they are hard and mealy and toxic and not very tasty, and birds will only eat them in winter when there is not much left to eat. The plant is native to the area of Heidelberg, although this population here is kind of intermixed with escapes from cultivation. That's why some plants have berries which are yellowish. Here I have one which looks at least like the wild form, but there are a couple specimens here in the cliffs with yellowish berries, and there is a big cultivated tree with yellowish berries nearby. I left all those plants. I'm managing this cliff face, and when I removed the shrubbery and brambles from here, I left the holly, because it's beautiful and also because it's quite a rare species around here, although I know that the population is mixed with escapes from cultivation. Well, now let's go to the fruit. I've never tried this fruit, and only today I learned that it contains caffeine and theobromine. Also, I advise you not to try it. You can start puking and crapping your pants if you do this in too large amounts. Let's try those berries, which is one popular with birds, that they will leave them for months standing on the plant. A bit bitter, but also an interesting flavor. A flowery flavor. Like hyacinths, yes. Like hyacinths and daffodils. Well, some bitterness, some sweetness, some sourness in this interesting flavor. Yeah, I wouldn't probably eat the berries even if they were not toxic, although there is something addictive about them. Okay, enough now. I sucked out the juice from the juice and the starch inside from about 5 or 6 berries. I spit out the seeds and skin. I think I'm still on the safe side, but no more. Yeah, a bit sweet, a bit bitter, a bit sour. I would say the sweetness is the most dominating of those tastes, but the most dominating thing is the flowery flavor. Yeah, like hyacinths and daffodils, which are also toxic, by the way. I could imagine this stuff being used as a cure for flavoring of other things, but yeah, unlike the South American yerba mate, this species has only been used for medicine. Quite interesting. I never tried the berries before. Very interesting. Didn't expect it. So folks, this was the Christmas holly. Well, Merry Christmas to you. There's still 2 months until Christmas, but still, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos in beautiful cliff sides of Heidelberg. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.